Hello, Sacred Soul family. Jenna PinkStone signing on. It's the middle of the night, but I felt called to come and connect. So, I have been really guided to share some light language sound healing with you guys. And it is something that does leave me feeling rather vulnerable, but it is also a practice that I feel is important for me to explore. It's been something that I've been exploring on my own for close to a year now. And I didn't actually realize that light language was a sacred practice that many were engaging in, both independently and as like a healing practice to offer to others. And this is something that has been brought to my attention by multiple healers that I've engaged with. Two specifically who have actually seen this as a divine right and a sacred gift that I possess within, personalized readings for myself. I'll share with you in the comments links to their personal websites and ways to connect with them. One is Corey Aldridge. She's very incredible with how she can open up all of your gifts and connect to source with respect to what it is that you have to offer, as well as Marlene Cronin, who is a light language practicer and healer herself. I actually have really developed my own way of connecting through the support of other light workers and healers. I do my absolute everything and all to propel them forward. And I've made this a practice of mine in order to connect myself to source as well. Something that Marlene Cronin showed me, though, recently was that I actually have my own gifts that I can offer to others independently of simply supporting the light workers that I have up to this point. And one of those gifts that she saw within me was the act of sound healing. And through light language or otherwise, simple tonal qualities to the voice bear different resonancies and sound frequencies that can kind of access and help to release some, things that we've been carrying for a very long time that no longer serve us. And they also act to ignite something dormant within us that has been sleeping and longs to reawaken. So this is something that I have been practicing by myself up to this point, but this will be my very first sound healing practice that I wanted to share publicly on my YouTube channel. And if you would like to connect with me further, I do urge you to reach out to me at jennapinkstone@gmail.com. And I'm happy to offer a personalized sound healing for you. This is something that I actually do for others remotely, but I can connect with you live in a Zoom meeting or on Skype. So prior to me actually engaging in the sound healing exercise, I don't know if you want to call it an exercise or a ritual, but I wanted to actually explain something that has been speaking to me very clearly about the cycle of the moon phases, as well as the vibrational frequency qualities from deep within the earth. So we all know that the moon is something, it actually emits a feminine energy. We all have heard the connection between the moon and the divine feminine. If you have not, I would urge you to look closely at a blog that I recently discovered that has a lot of wonderful resources about where she found all of the information that she's referring to. And you can connect with her on Instagram. Her name is Ellis Debona. I'll also provide a link to her connection here in the comments of this video. But she refers to the 4 stages of the moon corresponding to the phases of actually the divine feminine cycle. And that also corresponds to the 4 seasons that we experience here on Earth. And that has a divine connection as well to this entire sequencing. You'll find that most everything that is in sync with spirit is in sync with other aspects of spirit, and it all synchronizes and provides that synchronistic quality of connection, of everything linking up pretty just absolute. It leaves no room for error. It leaves no, I mean, that does not mean that there's not a shadow aspect, but it simply all fits together in a kismet-like fashion. So I actually have considered the earth as a feminine energy as well. We've all heard of Mother Earth and Father Sky. That's a very, common notion of the 1960s awakening movement. And the Mother Earth concept, if you truly sit and ponder and feel the earth receiving you, it does feel womb-like. It does actually, we all come from the mother, from the divine mother. We are all born here. We are all begotten from this divine essence of being of the earth, right? And if you think of the feminine energy in terms of energetic quality in and of itself, the divine mother or the feminine energy receives. That makes sense, right? The male masculine is that which projects, and the female is that which receives. So if we all can simply reconnect to the earth, we can all be received by her graciously. And honestly, whenever we're feeling distraught and disconnected and like we don't fit, this is actually the sound healing that I want to provide to you. And it's something that you can chant anywhere. It's something that you can partake in its healing qualities no matter where you are. I recommend being somewhere, obviously, that you're not going to feel inhibited or feel diminished if someone hears you. I've been actually using it in the car, in stressful times, like in rush hour traffic, a time when you're feeling like, this doesn't make sense, I don't feel I fit, I don't feel that any of this is in alignment with what I want. We all feel this way sometimes. It's and what this does is it simply reconnects us with our divine conduit cord of energy and light back to the center of the earth, our mother. And it's simply an exercise to assist in that. So here we go. There's a pull within the earth, and it's far beneath our feet. Grounding to its center, we will always be complete. There's a pull within the earth, and it's far beneath your feet. Grounding to its center, we will always be complete. There's a pull within the earth, and it's far beneath your feet. Grounding to its center, we will always be complete. There's a pull within the earth, and it's far beneath your feet. Grounding to its center, we will always be complete. There's a pull within the earth, and it's far beneath your feet. Grounding to its center, we will always be complete. Unda shun de sun keo, fa de sun de go se ai. Fun ke sare puten son ke shai te. Fun ke tu she ku te o. Fa ke shun dai fu de se. Fa se pon de go ke a te. Fa de shun de go de o. Fa de shun de go de ye. Vai de pai de tu pai ra se. I hope that was healing for you. Honestly, if you chant that whenever you are feeling disconnected from the Mother, from this earth, from whence you came, from whom you are a part, I guarantee you that you will refoster that connection because it's never lost. We simply lose our way sometimes, and we have to use the breadcrumbs to find our way back home. This is Jenna PinkStone, signing off.